Hi, I am the creator of Improve Your Personal Mental Map, and I'm going to discuss the lessons that this course provides. First, why is this lesson created in the first place? To provide the latest research from industry leaders in the realm of personal development. Many think that personal development cannot be a thing that can be taught, that it can only be derived from personal experience. Although that in part is fairly true, there are many concepts of personal development that can be learned from history instead of repeating the same mistakes our ancestors did by reinventing the wheel. This does not progress us and keep us in a stalled state. From the scriptures of the Bible to the current developments of understanding our physical and personal world through the realms of science and technology, there is always a seeking through our society of a deeper sense within our world. To paraphrase, Canadian Jordan Peterson holds that beliefs contain metaphorical and literal truths, and postmodernism, cultural nihilism, resulted in a deconstructive frenzy. Second, I do not believe that there are plenty opportunities for most people on having the proper time within their work environment to learn more about themselves and others, while prioritizing their choices on what is more valuable and meaningful in the long term. If chances come up when we have to lead, most of us actually do not know what it means because we spend most of our time specializing in a specific discipline. Although expertise is essential, almost half of the meetings in our communities revolve around improving our lifestyle and self-improvement. I expect there will be a big wave of entrepreneurial spirit on tackling such ventures. So what this personal development course will teach you? We teach you the four corners a leadership must keep in balance at all times: rational and visionary among tasks while empowering and commanding at people. We learn from I.M. Panagiotopoulos from the book The Modern Man that being empowering requires a set of high standards. The results of an empowering environment are worth the effort. Google learned that teams perform best in a psychologically safe environment where each individual accommodates the opinions of others. However, for completing tasks on time, whether that is a small project in an organization or a big one within a government, it all ties down to whether we practice the agile methodology. We have to allocate our time properly to tasks by being commanding to keep our tasks healthy while empowering to meet people's needs. We discuss the book The Female Brain by Luan Brizendine to learn how a woman's brain chemicals that are different from a man's brain can play an influence, as well the different events a woman's brain chemicals can transition through the periods of pregnancy and menopause. As opposed to casual conversations and videos, we discuss that writing things down is the most effective way of getting the message across. we discuss the three inputs of learning: auditory, kinesthetic, visual, and discuss the current issues these inputs can have through our communication. We discuss being able to identify the obsessions of our own and others and how we can give feedback properly to others. In the last two weekly modules, we discuss a theory of our own personality. The Enneagram is popular these days, and who has not learned the MBTI personality theory from your organizational behavior class that you had to complete for your university major? I did. In our course, we derive personality from the seven gifts described in Corinthians: teacher, mercy, server, perceiver, contributor, exhorter, facilitator. We go into detail how each of them works out and correlate with the findings that we have gathered so far. We end our discussion how this personality theory can give us more insights about Piaget childhood development, how people can easily be deceived on blindly having faith on something, and whether there is a big purpose in life. This course was written by me in 6 months through my spare time after reading several personal development books over the last 3 years. Some of the books included in my study are very well known, such as The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg and Black Box Thinking by Matthew Seed. All of this material is provided for free in order to bring leaders with a more clear mindset to our world. This material will not guarantee you true success, but it will facilitate you in how to solve your current challenges that you face within your own situation. After all, to actually become a better person, we have to extract the findings that we learn in here and apply it in our own personal experience. So what are you waiting for? Improve your personal mental map. Start today.